Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 9th. This week, we are just gonna jump right in here, Aries, and we are gonna take a look at what is going on for you. I'm using the True Black Tarot, if you're wondering what deck this is. So I realize most people probably can't read that because I don't think I can even read that on that camera. But Aries, we're gonna see what comes up for you at this time. You have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. A lot of signs have had the Nine of Wands this week, so it does seem to be like one of those weeks where, I don't know, I feel like people are like, kind of feeling like they need to put up boundaries or something along those lines. So definitely something to think about. But let's see what is going on for you here. Aries and Aries. There's some sort of new beginning here, it looks like. You start off with the Magician here, so I would be careful of your thoughts with this card for sure. I feel like you're creating your own reality very quickly. You even have this card here we're going to talk about in a minute, and it's the Antelope Spirit, and it just says life is speeding up. So I do feel things are kind of speeding up or getting faster in your life. It's like things are moving much more quickly, and I feel like that's what you need to realize here. I feel like you're even kind of like manifesting things faster. So I would do my best if I were you to keep it very positive with this card. Because again, I feel like you're, whatever you're thinking about is you're going to bring about, as they say, with this energy, and probably very quickly. You even have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is a card of manifestation and manifesting things very, very quickly. You have the Nine of Wands. What is this? Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands here. This is like definitely an adventure, some sort of new beginning. This card is amazing. looks really good here, Aries, if it wants to focus. But this is the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like there is some sort of new beginning coming in for you here. I feel like you're gonna have to it's like you really need to take advantage of it, is what this Knight of Swords is saying to me. Here's the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're really going to have to kind of grab onto something and make it a reality. The Knight of Wands kind of says, don't give up. And the Five of Wands, to me, is about going on the adventure. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, but it doesn't say stop. It says, learn, basically. The card itself can represent immaturity, but not in the way you're immature, as in, kind of just not knowing enough, right? And so the people on this card, on the Five of Wands, it's like they're not really fighting. They are learning how to fight. They're training. They're not using swords. They're using wands. So I feel for a lot of you, it's kind of like you've been through this difficult training here with this energy. I do feel like a very kind of explosive energy here, Aries, but in a good way. It's like you're ready. It's almost like you're ready to launch. It's like you're a rocket, right? I feel like you're getting ready to, launch your rocket. But I feel like it's you. you are the rocket in this situation. So for a lot of you, I see a lot of improvements. Looks really good in career as well. I feel like I've been saying this to you, Aries, but I feel like maybe the challenge is that there's been a lot of reworking energy. I feel like you've been really kind of trying to mold something to you. I feel like I said this to you in one of your more recent readings, where it's kind of like saying something where it's almost like clay. It's like I feel like you're working something here. You're trying to get something to a better place. So if you have a business, if you have a job, I feel like you're kind of trying to get it into a better position so that you can be much more successful. The good news is I feel like things are kind of going to be speeding up. You have this Antelope Spirit. It says life is speeding up. So things are clearly moving much faster, will be soon. You also have this Groundhog Spirit. It says time to let go. For some of you, I kind of feel a few ways about this card. For some of you, I feel that it's like you're not really letting go. I feel like you're just going through kind of a cycle, and I feel like you're going to be getting to the next level. I always say with that card when it comes up, I think this is the second sign that it's come up for this week. I'm not sure. But groundhogs, they build multiple burrows, right? They build multiple holes, little chambers in their burrows. They kind of represent death and rebirth. Even if you read about the groundhog as far as a totem animal is concerned, they kind of represent going through multiple stages of life. So it's not like you're really letting go of something. I feel like some of you are upgrading something. I'm almost positive I said this to you. I feel like I've been saying this to you for a few months now, or a couple weeks at least, where it's kind of like I just see you you upgrading. You know, it's like if you have a business, if you have a job, if you have a career, there's like some sort of upgrade going on here. I keep feeling it for you as well. So I do feel that. For others, I do feel like you could be letting go in a relationship here. You know, if you're feeling stuck or if you're feeling held back in a relationship, I do feel like some of you are probably just choosing a new relationship here. You have the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers. It's kind of funny because these two people on this Lovers are standing back to back. Even if you read about the Lovers, you know, a lot of people consider the Lovers to be a new love card. They consider it to be a card of like moving on to a new person or moving towards new love. And I kind of get that for you here. I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been in a stuck love situation for a long time. And I feel like you're just kind of maybe moving on to the next stage of life as far as love is concerned, or you're moving on to a new person. Page of Pentacles to me could be new love. You know, kind of Page of Pentacles is a clue card to me that there's someone new coming in for you. It could be a earth sign, I feel. Could be any sign. You also have a lot of air here. You have pretty much everything air, so it could be any sign that's coming in for you. But I do feel there's like someone communicating with you here in this reading. For some of you, I feel like you haven't had love in a long time. I would say if you haven't had love, like, ever in a long time, I do see someone communicating with you here. I feel like you're a little cautious about it. I don't think that's a bad thing, is what I would say here, Aries. If you're feeling, like, a little bit cautious, I feel like there's a good reason for that as well. It's like, I feel like maybe you've been taken advantage of, or you have a fear of being taken advantage of. So, again, take your time, you know, take it slow. I feel like there's nothing wrong with, you know, going slow, taking your time, and not rushing, right? And maybe that's what you're doing here with a person. If that message is for you, I don't think this person is in your life yet. Just intuitively, I feel like this is something that's going to happen, you know, in the future, is what I would say. You know, and probably like between now and I feel like saying the end of next year, so it could be almost a year. You know, but there's other things that are falling into place for you here, Aries, and I feel that's what you need to realize. It's kind of like, you know, if you want love, I mean, there's love coming in. Tarot, you know, I always say, don't trust tarot timing, ever. You know, it's like the universe doesn't wear a watch, right? It's like things happen when they're supposed to happen. We can make things happen slower or faster if we desire. So, you know, I would, you know, if you want love, go out and get it. You know, I always tell people, it's like people always say, you said love was coming in and I didn't get love. I'm like, well, what did you do? They always say nothing, right? It's like, yes, you actually have to do something. You have to go out. You have to make yourself available. You have to make yourself look like someone who wants to find love in the first place, right? You have to go out and meet people. I don't know what happened in like 2020, 2021, like other than the whole, you know, virus situation. I totally understand that, right? That's a good excuse, but you know, it's like 2019. I don't know what happened. Everybody's like, you know, all of a sudden not going out, all this other stuff. So weird energy. I would just say go out. You know, Tinder doesn't work, right? Just go out and meet people. I feel like it's better. You know, so that's what I'd say there. But definitely love available to you. But again, I feel like before I went on that rant, what I was saying is that I feel like there's other things that are falling into place, like your business life, your home life. It's like you're cleaning things up here. Again, molding things. And I think that's where you should start, is what I would say. Again, I'm not telling you what to do here, Aries. Just the advice I'm getting from the cards is it's almost like, I feel like it would be better for you to almost like lay a base of what you want your life to look like and then find the person who fits into that if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, again, I still feel it would be very important for you to, it's like you're forming your perfect day, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I feel like that doesn't mean every day is going to be perfect, but I feel like you're kind of working towards that. I feel like you're like kind of doing the things where it's almost like you're working backwards, I see here with this energy. And the Hangman is like putting yourself on pause, but I feel like you're saying to yourself, maybe you're saying, I don't want to work 9 to 5. I'd rather work 3 to 7, or I'd rather do something else, right? And it's like, I feel like you're kind of working backwards and saying, I want to wake up. I want to do this. You're not creating a schedule here. I feel like you're just like kind of saying, you know what? I don't want my life to suck. I want things to be better. And I see you trying to create that here. That's a story I'm getting. Kind of weird. Makes sense, is what I would say to you. It makes perfect sense. I mean, and I feel like it'll be a good thing for you. But I definitely get this major staging type of energy. That's the best word I could use. It's like you're staging things in a good way. This is not like in a fake way. I feel like you're kind of like getting things in order, putting things in the right place. That could be literally as well. In your next row here, you have the Embracing card. I feel like you're just kind of like embracing what you have and making the best of what you have at this time with this energy. And I feel like that's the best thing that you could possibly do. You have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, and also the Seven of Swords here. I do feel like some of you feel kind of, it's kind of weird because the word I'm getting is not cheating on that Seven of Swords. It's, I don't know what that word is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Here, Aries, with this Seven of Swords. I feel like you feel someone just did you dirty in general. It's like maybe they didn't cheat, but I feel like they were kind of like deceptive or put you in a third party. Some of you could be dealing with that. For others, I feel like you're trying to avoid that, like I said. So the Nine of Wands is kind of your answer. It just says put up healthy boundaries and you will be protected in the future. I definitely get the sense of some of you trying to protect what you have. Like if you're doing this staging thing where it's like you're getting your life into perfect order, it's like to invite someone into that could throw it all up into a mess, right? So I feel like this is kind of like saying, take it slow. Like I said, don't rush, especially if you're meeting someone new. For others, again, I feel like you need to look at like where you were and where you are now and see that it's like significantly better than it was in the past. And then start adding things on to the, from there. Because again, I really see you trying to improve your life, even if it has already improved. Kind of weird energy, not gonna lie. I do feel like you need to focus with the Seven of Cups here. This card's beautiful, actually, in this deck, the True Black Tarot. But I feel like you need to focus with these Seven of Cups here. I feel like you need to say, like, what do I really, really want in my life? And the Eight of Wands is a card of manifestation. The Eight of Wands, it's like you're telling the universe what you want with this card. So I do feel there's a lot of success coming in for you. I would just be very focused on exactly what you want here, Aries. Where the hell is this going? Aries, let's figure it out and see what is going on here. Between the Nine of Wands and the Hangman, you have the Six of Swords. Improvements. Like I said, you're trying to improve your life. I feel like you've been, you're just like looking for improvements is what I feel like saying there. Between the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. This is like a much more, I'm getting chills from that because, and whenever I get like chills, to me that's confirmation. And I feel like the Queen of Wands is like saying you're much more sure of yourself. I feel like you're much more sure of what you want. Maybe in the past you didn't know what you want. I feel like I've said to you recently as well, I get this feeling of like you having a major realization. And I feel the realization that you're having or that you have had is that you have been living other people's lives. So it's like you're deciding that you want to live your own life. And you have the Justice card as well. Could be a Libra coming in for some of you. I feel like this is a new person. By the way, if there's love coming in for you. For others, I feel like you're just looking for more equal give and take. And again, I keep getting these words working backwards are popping into my head here, Aries, which I do think is a good way to, a good thing to do is to like reverse engineer the perfect life or, whatever you want to live. But I don't know why it's jumping out a lot in your reading to me. And it's like kind of really trying to get my attention. So I feel like some of you are working backwards here in your life. I feel like some of you, and again, I feel like by doing that, it's like a good thing because I feel like you're going to find a person who fits into your life if you're looking for love. Again, if you're not looking for love, I feel like you're just finding, it's like I feel like you have multiple things that are good, but it's like maybe your job isn't perfect or your career or your business isn't perfect. And I just see kind of like needing to work it backwards. It's like you're very close to having the perfect thing as far as, career, work, or business is concerned. But it's like, I feel like you're just kind of, it's almost like you're assuming something are the words that are popping into my head. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, Aries. It's almost like, it's like YouTube, for example. It's like, pretty much every tarot reader does tarot the same way, right? It's like we all just read tarot. But it's like, I'm not saying that you're a tarot reader, but it's like whatever your job is, right? It's like maybe there's another way that you're thinking of doing something. And it's like, I feel like because everybody does it the same way, it's like that's maybe the thing that's preventing you from trying something new. But it's like trying something new is going to be that like twist that needs to happen that maybe makes your day more enjoyable, that makes your life more enjoyable. I see this for like pretty much all of you, like in career or work. Even if you're retired, you could still be working at home. You could still be, working on a project at home. It could be a personal project. Same thing. It's like close, but it just needs to be a little bit different. Weird. Between the Hangman and the Eight of Wands, you have the Empress. Damn, Aries, I like this. Definitely glow up energy, major improvements. I've talked to you about this before. Jupiter will be entering into your sign in 2023. Really good for you. And like I said, I'm a Pisces. I have Jupiter entering into my sign at the end of this year. It's like I can definitely see how, the past year has been about building a base, laying a foundation. I feel that for you. I feel like you're kind of in that stage where it's like you're building a foundation that is going to, launch you into outer space, like I said at the beginning of the reading, in, 2023. You're probably going to notice benefits, I would say, in 2022. You're probably going to see some major improvements in 2022 in your life. For a lot of you, it could be financial, I feel, because I feel an increase in resources. It looks like it's coming off the back of a change or move. If you're moving, locations where you live, that it could be the thing. It's like that is the thing that is going to make you more successful or more money. But again, it doesn't have to be a move. You could just be changing jobs. You could just be, that is moving, right? Even if you're not physically moving. So I feel like for some of you, there's movement here as far as your abundance is concerned, and I really like that. Between the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, or the Seven of Cups here, you have the Sun, best card in the deck. Love it. A lot of happiness coming in for you. If this is new love, it's someone who's very attracted to you. And I feel it's someone who really is going to, it's almost like they make your life easier. Those are the words that are popping into my head. And especially for those of you that haven't had a love in a long time, I feel like this is really going to surprise you, this person. Again, I do feel that this person might not come in for like about a year. It's going to be different for all of you, of course, and, that's what I'd say here, but I do feel like there's going to be communication coming in. Maybe this is like long distance, because it's like you'll be talking to this person for a while. Page of Pentacles, communication. I do feel you're skeptical about this. I feel like you will be skeptical right away, like I said, because of these boundaries here, Nine of Wands. But at the same time, I feel like this is going to be something that makes you very happy. And between the Lovers, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, Hermit mode, probably because of deception in the past. I do feel like some of you feel deceived based off of like a past relationship. So some of you could be still, kind of like a little bit closed off or in Hermit mode because of that. For others, I feel that this is saying that something needs to come out. Again, your new idea. And I feel like if that message is for you, you know exactly what it is. Like I said, with the whole tarot example, I'm not saying you do tarot, but maybe you do. But like I said, I feel like you do something. And it's like you're about to make this. I just see something twisting, It's like you're about to make this twist. I feel like that's the best way I could say it here, Aries. And I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of success. The Sun is fame and fortune, by the way. If you're on YouTube or anything like that, I feel like there's a lot of happiness or attention coming in for you. A lot of positive attention as well. Let's see. Let's get an outcome here. Wheel of Fortune. Damn, Aries, a turn in your fortunes. Like I said, a twist, right? We control the direction of the wheel with our vibrations. Eight of Wands right here. Keep it positive. But there's definitely a lot of luck and a lot of good stuff coming in for you. It is a card of fortunes, fame, fortune. Like I said, really nice. You have the Two of Swords here, needing to do something new, needing to do something different. If you have Libra in your chart, I would definitely watch that reading, Aries, because Libra had a very similar kind of like weird reading going on. Two of Swords says you need to go to the new lands. You need to go somewhere you've never been before. I feel like I just repeat myself constantly in your readings. Probably true, is what I would say. But it is what it is. You probably need to hear it, right? So I would try doing new things at this time. Your new idea is right. I feel like saying that to some of you. And you have the Moon here. Again, not sure what's going to happen. Nobody is sure. I literally just said to Libra that nobody is sure of the future right now. I think people need to realize a lot of the astrology is kind of like making us blind. And what I mean by that is it's like normally maybe if we work towards a goal under different circumstances, it's like there would be clues that we're moving in the right direction. I feel like with the astrology we have, mostly Neptune and Pisces, it's like the clues that we're getting somewhere are missing. It's like normally if we work towards a business, maybe we make a lot of money, or maybe, we get a new client and we're like, okay, we're moving in the right direction. Right now, I feel like it looks like a lot of work with not a lot of results. And what I think people need to realize is that what's going to happen if you keep working on something, especially if you're working in work or business, it's like all of a sudden one day, I promise you, there will be a switch. Something is going to change where it's like all of a sudden the floodgates open, where all of a sudden you're making more money, or all of a sudden you're getting a ton of clients. And, again, I feel like it's because we're building up a lot of momentum. Knight of Swords right here, probably one of the more important cards that's been coming up for a lot of signs over the past few weeks is the Knight of Swords. It keeps coming up for everybody. And I would say it's because, I think it's a clue, is what I would say. Intuitively, I feel this. That's not necessarily accurate tarot, but intuitively, I feel like it's like the universe is saying you're building up a lot of universal debt, where the universe owes you, Wheel of Fortune, karmic debt, right? And it's like it's about to be paid off, but it's like or you're about to get paid off with energy, abundance, whatever it is you're working towards. But I would just don't stop is what I would say. I would keep going here, Aries. It's a really good reading. I feel like you're very attractive at this time as well. You have that Emperor in the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the card of seduction. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like someone's coming to you is what I would say. I don't normally say that because, again, it's 2021. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but it's like nobody approaches anyone anymore. So, what I would say here is, I feel like it's better if you're looking for love. I would just get out there and do it is what I would say. Because it is what it is, right? But this is a good reading. I like that sun in the middle as well. So that looks interesting. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, hangman in the moon. For others, it could be a Gemini. I definitely get air here as well. But it looks pretty good. So thank you for being here, Aries. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. But thank you, Aries, and definitely enjoy your week.